Hello, my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I started to do your reading a little bit earlier. Got interrupted so many times, so I just scratched the reading. Let's start all over, right? Let's see if I could actually complete it this time. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you know, that's the only way that we grow our tribe. That being said, okay, you want to pop out? Let's consider this an extra card. Page of water, an apology, some type of message in reference to calming your emotions, making peace, amends, love, something that, you know, would impact you, all right? But I'm gonna put it back. If it's meant to be for you, it'll come back out, okay? Anyway, I already forgot what I was saying. See? Well, I'm telling you. Anyway, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. Please keep that in mind. And it will resonate with somebody, though. Somebody's message out there. If it's not your message, don't try to make it fit. Okay? And that's it. It's for the next few days from whenever you're seeing this. And I'm going to call it that. Let's see what has to be said. All right? Let's see. For my earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn people out there. As you already know, it always happens the minute I start doing a reading. There goes the doggies. All right, so King of Air, strategic, very straightforward, truthful, fair, very nonchalant, very logical. Okay, planned. Well, that's kind of covered with strategic. But, all right, so as I've learned, you know, usually the first card, the card that ends up in the center and the card that ends up at the end are the strongest cards. All right, so I'm going to start you with that. Let me see how many cards I got out here. So I have that. I have Seven of Earth, patience, patience, patience. Queen of Water, loving, nurturing queen. Okay, I have justice, fairness, balance, you know, trying to keep the straight and narrow. Nine of Earth. This is, what is the Nine of Earth? I'm trying to remember. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. You know what, I'll come back to that. It'll come back to me. Anyway, Page of Fire. Again, strategizing, planning, creating new ideas. You know, nothing in action yet. Everything's still in like the thought process, okay? Two of Air, confusion in your head, trying to figure out which way to go, trying to see what happens, you know, with things in general. All right, Four of Fire. All right, so this is foundation, stability, success, okay? Just kind of having, is this an upside down card? No. Okay. Then you have the Three of Earth. Collaboration, teamwork, making things happen. Okay. Things along those lines. So I'm going to call that. Like I said, usually these are important either way. Okay. But the most important being the King of Air. So that being your kind of like the what's setting the pace for this read. Okay. So on the story that I'm seeing here, it's kind of one of these things where you put some things in motion. You try to be very specific about what it was that you wanted to do. And you were able to just kind of like let it flow. Okay, you were able to let it flow. You knew it was meant to happen. You kind of knew from within that that's what it was, you know, and you let it flow. And with the Queen of Water, you know, she's actually facing away from the king. So I almost feel like she is sitting here like I don't want to talk to you right now, but you know, I gotta like get my head on straight. I gotta figure out what to do, what it is that I want to do. Like I really need to come love myself. And then now with the Nine of Earth being here, the card of independence, the card of having to know that like you're your own sanctuary, like you could do things on your own, that you know you got to get back to your true self, that you have to kind of flower your own garden per se, you know, you got to nurture yourself. I do get the sense that, you know, this is an entire the entire mood is kind of like, you know, I put these plans, I came up with these ideas, I put the plans into action, I make sure I was being fair, I'm taking care of myself, and you know, I'm just kind of waiting for things to come into fruition. Sometimes I sit here and I question which way things are gonna go, but I know that I'm gonna be successful, and I know that I'm gonna end up, you know, like having the help that I need to make things happen if I need it. Okay, that's kind of like the sense that I'm getting right now. There's a lot, obviously it's earth, a lot of earth, Libra, a lot, you know, some air here, and just some fire, which is your fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and obviously you have your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You kind of have everything actually. So, you know, that's why I don't like to talk too much about those. But so that's the base of the read. So I am actually then gonna take an energy oracle. Let me see what else gets added onto this to see if, you know, the energy is going in the right direction here for you. You know, it seems like that's been the theme for the readings. This time it's more like, you know, self-nurturing, self-care, come back to yourself. You know, you have to be full first before you share type of read. But on the same token, it also shows that, you know, you are taking actions. You're not just sitting there not doing anything. You are taking actions and taking steps to make that happen. And as a result, it's, you know, it's usually a very happy card at the end. You know, Three of Earth is, like I said, it's a collaboration card. It's in other words, you don't end up alone, you know, which I think is something that everybody's kind of like afraid of to a certain degree. We all love our alone time, but we don't like loneliness, right? At least I know I don't. All right, let me see. So that came out. So first and foremost, you have your first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is your base, your root chakra, which is all about sex, your tailbone, your rectum, your leg, your feet, you know, your body, your sexuality, your actions, etc., etc. So, you know, ground yourself here a little bit. Financial constraints, thinking about money, thinking about what your limitations are. Get out of that lack mentality, okay? The garden and the gate. It's time to step out, okay? You see how fruitful, you know, we get comfortable where we are. And even though, you know, there's nice, pretty flowers where you are, there's a vast world outside the gates. So, you know, it's kind of like, don't just sit there, do something. All right. So let me add some Illuminati to your reading. And you notice that the card that came out first didn't come out again. So I think she just wanted to let you know that, you know, you had a message coming at some point. Look at that, an offer, Ace of Pentacles, stability, you know, abundance. Things are just kind of, they're gonna happen. Whatever it is that you're working towards, it's definitely gonna happen. All right, the universe is making that offer to you. So just, I know it's hard to sit and do nothing, but you already did everything that you were supposed to do. So now it's time for you to sit there and do nothing. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I see those have a lot of cards. Two of Cups underneath, okay? Definitely soulmates, love, you know, your other half, the reflection of you, the Moon card. All right, let's see what all comes out here. The Three of Swords, but it was upside down, so it was a reverse. So I'm gonna take it as it may, okay? Four of Swords, so patience. All right, you have Temperance, balance again, okay? Trying to figure out from the ins and the outs, you know, like trying to figure out how to balance your physical with your emotional, your finances with your spending, your love for others with the love for yourself, you know, that kind of opposites. Seven of Cups, confusion, choices, options, okay? Then you have the Prince of Pentacles, an offer, a small offer, like a token of appreciation, but then it graduates to the Ace. So then you have the Five of Pentacles, you know, the card of feeling like you don't fit in, being left out, you know, kind of just feeling like just things ain't going your way, like, you know, like you don't belong anywhere, just kind of feeling lost and abandoned, okay? But then you also have the Ace of Cups, okay? And ultimately you have the Four of Wands, which is your ultimate victory card, right? Which I think came out somewhere, I'm not sure, I thought it did. But anyway, so again, you know, taking the time to work within yourself, to face yourself, you know, with the Two of Cups being under there as well, you know, you find your partners reflect your emotional state, okay? So if you find yourself coming across people who are not showing you the love that you want, then you're not showing yourself the love that you want. That, you know, I had a hard time understanding that myself, but it truly is. You just gotta take the time, heal your wounds, you know, just sit back and just process your emotions, process whatever it is that's going on that's keeping you inside your head, because that's what's gonna balance how you reflect your outside world, or how the outside world reflects your inside world. Okay, so that confusion that you're feeling right now, that whole, like, you know, options, like what am I gonna do next, whatever it is that's kind of keeping your mind going, you're definitely, remember that message that might be coming turns into a, like, I call this my peace offering. Okay, it's a small token of appreciation, a small token of peace, which then graduates. This is, I call this my commitment card. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles to me is like my ring card. It's the definitely leveling up card on a commitment, on some type of, whether it's a commitment romantically or otherwise, okay? But I'm gonna read it like a romance. So if you've been going through some things in a relationship, you've kind of been wishy-washy, you know, with the Seven of Cups, you yourself don't know what it is. I think you keep breaking your own heart. So it's definitely time to face your inner demons, time to take the time and heal yourself, get together with yourself, balance yourself from the inside out. And that in turn is gonna bring people towards you who have good intentions. And, you know, the Five of Pentacles is also, you know, to me, is not only like the I'm left out in the cold, it's also the, my heart is cold. I can't allow certain things to happen, so I keep avoiding, sabotaging, you know, like it's my, I'd rather keep on walking. Like if you see, this doesn't necessarily mean they got kicked out of that place, okay? To me, they're walking on the sidewalk already. They're passing a place that could possibly help them, okay? So you block your own blessings sometimes. So I feel like once you get this straightened out, whatever is going on in your head, you get yourself together, you balance yourself, you ground yourself, you stop thinking in a lack mentality, you know, and you start like really, you know, what's that saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's kind of like the sense that I'm getting right here, because once that happens, you know, you start receiving abundance, okay? You start to receive offers coming towards you for, you know, things that you've been looking for. So if you're not in a relationship, maybe an offer of a relationship. If you are in a relationship, leveling up, you know, whatever it may be, whatever you consider commitment to be, because to everybody is a different thing, right? And with the Ace of Cups, it's just truly abundant, peaceful, transformational love, and love in many ways more than emotional, okay? So you gotta have that whole, like your cup is gonna be full enough that you can share, and that's what's really gonna bring that happy foundation. 1111, okay? This is your winning card. This is like the true, like, I got what I wanted, okay? More like your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. This is even more stable than that, okay? Because the ones being, you know, the 1111 representing like the two towers of the moon, okay? Just the steady foundations, the steady commitment, and just with the sun in the background. It's just an overall happy card, okay? So that's the last card that, you know, I have here. So it's wonderful that that's kind of technically what your outcome is. All right, Earth. So I hope that helps somebody. If you've been, you know, down and out, dust yourself off, get moving in the right direction, because it's coming for you. All right. Follow me on Instagram. Go like my Facebook page. You know the routine. And like I said, this is a general message. It may not resonate with everybody, but it will definitely resonate with somebody. All right, Earth. So I hope that helped, and I shall see you on the other side. Peace.